And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. We're out halfway through the season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. You look at the Nuggets. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. And of course the Timberwolves, and they're down 4 spots from them.
And I think for Denver, it hasn't been the type of fully dominant season that a lot of the experts predicted, but they're still in a position that many other teams would envy at this point.
Yeah, many teams run into challenges, even the elite ones. They just need to recover and get their play back to where it was.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Underneath in the post, it'll be Porter and Jokic. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And it's sent back by Jokic. Wide open look here for Murray. Drills the three-pointer. And Stan, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Conley with it, now defended by Jokic. Conley's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that one's good by Porter.
And making it look easy. Even with aggressive coverage, Porter Jr. finds a way to score.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Randall finds Edwards. Over Murray.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Porter against Randall. Brown the pass to Porter. Clock is at 3. Porter can't get that one to fall.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And yes, it's good.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Westbrook kicks to Porter. Westbrook with a screen for Porter. Hits the three-point bomb. Porter's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Rudy Gobert.
He's been in good form here the last few weeks. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer, understands the offense, moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Pass to Murray. Westbrook a screen on Edwards. Here's Murray. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. McDaniels passes to Conley. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Rebound by Murray.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. Back to Porter. Pass to Murray. Basket counts. Murray's got 5 now.
And with a defender in his face, Murray is fearless.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. Launches it. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. It's a tie ball game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from it.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. .115 left to play in the first. Denver passing it around. Pass to Strother. Here's Pickett. 5 on the clock. And really, Coach Van Gundy, the acquisition of Aaron Gordon for the Nuggets was one of the things that elevated them to the championship caliber team that we saw.
Yeah, Kevin, he was sort of the missing piece. He's a great fit in the front court alongside of Jokic. His athleticism, his defense, his ability to score inside have really made them a great tandem.
And what about his ability, Stan, to fit in right off the bat and make a difference?
You know, just about anybody can fit in playing with Jokic, Kevin. He makes the game easy.
Well said. The Nuggets making a switch here. Sharge is checked in. Gordon hits both of them. And you'd think the Nuggets would get to the line a lot more, but Stan, over the last few years, that has not been the case.
Well, part of that is they don't force anything. They work for open looks. They're not trying to bait you into fouls.
Gordon against Randall. Over Gordon. Randall no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it. But if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Outside Porter. Sharge with the screen for Porter. Sharge outside. From past the arc. No good on that one. Dillingham with it. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Tie game in Minnesota. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Randall's gone 50% so far, 2 of 4 shooting. We've got Jaden McDaniels, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dillingham. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Reed in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Here's Jokic. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Bounce pass from Alexander-Walker. Now Dillingham. Still scoreless. Clock at 4. And here's Ingles outside. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Watson kicks to Alexander. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Good work defensively by Ingles. Minnesota with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniels' athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home.
Here's Jokic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand, constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Garza's checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Pickett's checked in, and Jokic drops them both. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Dillingham. Scoreless thus far. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Watson. And it's Watson with the ball for Denver. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they fell to the Wolves.
Well, they were on the wrong side of a very close matchup last time they met. But what a great game.
Alexander Walker with the ball. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Reed with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Dillingham. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Dillingham's got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front. But on the wings, they're long and athletic. But it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Watson's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 3. Now Dillingham, and the layup falls. Dillingham's got 5 points now in the quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Here's Brown. Defended by Alexander Walker. Here's Jokic. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
Well, when Jokic gets it low, he's so hard to dislodge.
Timeout.
You can bump him all you want, but it's usually no use.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. The Nuggets also changing it up. Sharks checked in for Jokic. Porter comes in for Gordon. And it's Jamal Murray in for Peyton Watson. Now here's McDaniels. He's covered closely. Randall outside. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Sharge passes to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Murray outside. Shot clock at 5. Sharge just screen on Conley. For 3, Murray sinks the triple. Murray's got 8.
Yeah, that's Murray unleashing that smooth outside jumper.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Murray scanning the floor. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that's his 3rd three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second, so he might be heating up.
Randall against Porter. Julius Randall again. 10 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Murray up on top, covered by Conley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, and Murray, one of the best free throw shooters in this league, always happy to go to the free throw line.
For Denver, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them.
There's so much that Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
Here's Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Minnesota on top. They're up by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Welcome to our halftime show. Some excellent basketball so far with Denver in a close game.
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up, though, Kenny.
Yeah, it's hard to hit threes at this pace for a whole game, but hey, as long as you're hot, keep taking them.
And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. All right, Shaq and Kenny, Darnell 4-Point Play asks, if you guys played in today's game, how many titles would you have at the end of your career?
Nearing double digits, I say. Just give me the ball down low. Let me do my thing, and we go all the way.
Well, I'm a little more optimistic, Ernie. Me personally, I'd say probably 4 or 5, maybe more.
Well, that's only if you were on my team, Kenny, because you weren't, you wouldn't win any.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. Underneath in the post, it'll be Porter and Jokic. And it's Brown in at the 3. And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
Jokic a screen. Westbrook passes to Jokic. Outside Westbrook. Now here's Jokic. Defended by Gobert. Offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And how about we check the numbers for Jokic?
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
That free throw missing. Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark, and he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the Big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
Randall with the bucket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Outside, Porter. Back to Westbrook. And the layup's good off the glass.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Randall dishes to Gobert. Porter against Randall. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Porter. Gets the bucket and the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
Yeah, and look at the composure of Porter Jr. there to fight through the contact and get the and one opportunity.
We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't we?
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size. He's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
Free throw good. Porter. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. These players have been all about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. Fourth, Jokic.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Conley finds Gobert, and here's Randall. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Pass to Westbrook, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Julius Randle. He's averaging 19 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Jokic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Too big, too strong. Jokic gets what he wants.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Gordon's checked in for Jamal Murray. Conley against Westbrook. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Well, some of that's experience. Conley could feel the contact coming, braces for it, completes the play, and now goes to the line for one more.
Even now, Stan, in his late 30s, Mike Conley still able to perform at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, his father was a gold medalist in track and field. So even as Mike Jr. has maybe lost a step, he's still able to compete athletic.
Porter looking it over. On the clock. Jokic, no good. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a one-point game. Randall passes to McDaniels. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. McDaniels against Porter. Down low. Here's Jokic. Porter. And Porter putting it right back in. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, great effort on the glass. Porter Jr. doesn't get enough credit for that part of his game.
For three, Edwards. Edwards with confidence. third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Inside, here's Gordon, and he comes up with the deuce.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Reed. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Pass to Gordon. The jump hook. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Edwards. And 1:01 left in the third. To the inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Westbrook up top. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And that one's good by Porter.
Well, he's a guy you have to watch anywhere on the floor. Porter Jr. does have that mid-range ability.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Watson. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Westbrook. An easy 2 points on the layup. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Reed. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
And that one falls for Reed. Both free throws good from Reed.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
From deep three-point territory, tie game in Minnesota. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Dillingham, and it's Clark in at the two-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Reed throws it down.
That's what Reed brings to the table. He's got an impressive combination of strength and mobility.
Here's Pickett on the wing, Gordon. Shoots over Reed. And it's Gordon missing. Minnesota in the lead. Work right side. Pass to Reed. There's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Dillingham, no good. The Nuggets shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Drives to the hoop. Kept alive. Here's Strother. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got it all tied up now for Denver. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Alexander Walker with the ball. To the middle. Here's Reed. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Strother. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Timberwolves shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And now we'll send it over to our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, for an update on Julius Randle. D.A.?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Timberwolves head athletic trainer. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. Right in the heart of the schedule, this is a major blow. The coaches are going to find out a lot about their team. Guys?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every three they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. On defense, the Timberwolves. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Randle no good. The Nuggets trail by 3. Porter kicks to Westbrook. Edwards against Murray. Jokic a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota.
Well, McDaniels is a physical player. He doesn't mind getting roughed up a bit while trying to score.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
And the first one at the line is good.
A defensive ace. Jaden McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 5. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. And it's Denver with the rebound. In the corner, Murray with it. To the paint. Here's Westbrook. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. And Michael Porter, good for 3. Porter's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Jokic gets it to go.
Well, we've seen Jokic do this before, coming through in the biggest moments.
And Edwards with the stop.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Conley against Westbrook. Jokic rising up.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Out to Conley. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, who else but the steady veteran? Mike Conley comes through with the timely
pass to Jokic. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Fearless. I mean, we haven't seen many like Russ. Guys who crave the biggest moments. You want someone like that on your team. That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. .52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jokic kicks to Westbrook. Here's Brown. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Murray, no good.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
.24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Murray sets a screen for Westbrook. Over to the wing. It's stolen by Gobert. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
honestly just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Outside, Porter. Off target from outside. And so Minnesota takes the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Rudy, what did the bench do to help you get this win tonight?
They've been huge. You know, they brought us back in the game, and everyone contributed. You know, it wasn't an easy night for us at the beginning, but we kept fighting, and it's a big win for us.
I'm sure you want to keep it going, man. Congrats. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Julius Randle.